EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That is incomplete.
Wentz's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. It's third down.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Wentz. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Number 28, Joe Mixon.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
I didn't think I was going to be able to get him out of there.
Quick red zone
Bunched up all
they
over.
come up 1st and 10 at the 16. From the gun to give to Mixon.
Let me go. Go ahead, Big Mixon.
All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Travion Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on first down.
Anything. Nothing. Don't want him doing
exactly
nothing.
a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a
Kamara
run,
doing
right?
nothing.
It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll set up the screen to Kamara. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran him.
And he'll be taken down.
That's big. Who grabbed him?
Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. And we say it all the time, you have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Going deep downfield for Rowe. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down. But
oh, my God. I didn't think he was going to catch that. Because I was so hesitant to throw that. Damn. Hey, Burrow. Oh. Is that Ross? Oh, man. Check him out. Wow. That's big.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Play action. Now Wentz. Finding Harris over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
41, Alvin.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's taken down inside the 30.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Right, tighten up, dude.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They'll roll him out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go with Kamara. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Saints nothing.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, y'all. Need to pick 6 up in here. Snatch that thing up.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh, who you all on his back?
They bring it down to the
Big time Lawson.
16-yard line. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Good defense. Damn good defense.
They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
What we got? 56 to Mike. 56.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
They dotted him up, baby. That was designed beautifully, too.
Good strong throw and catch.
Yeah, it was. Dropped it right in the basket. That's nice.
Alleys have been open
That's
for them
nice.
to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That was a strong dot.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
45-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He finds his running back, Mixon.
Complete to
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they'll need to get to the 35
And not try to
if they
do
want
that.
to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
That was some bullshit.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is
Joe Burrow out there to ball.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Wait, that's a nice drop.
Looking up with Higgins for a
Oh, that dude. I thought that. Man, I thought that safety, 56 linebacker rather was gonna drop back down. But he gonna snatch it. Joe thought he was.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
29-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. So 2
flag.
conversions
Wow.
on this drive, but
No
not able
hot
to get
penalty.
a 3rd, and
Where
now they
is
deal
it?
with 4th down.
Somebody need to talk to that ref. He got issues.
They'll try the
Jeez.
field goal now with Graham Gano. It's a
Wind
39-yard
pointing down
attempt to the right
hard.
hash.
It's gonna be rough. Oh, it got up.
14-year man
I didn't think it was going to get up in there with 8.
And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Miles an hour,
so the field goal there caps what lines up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
That's cool. And blow that whistle. That's what's up.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per...
Go here. He lost the football.
Let's go, defense.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to bounce.
Let's go, defense.
Right, got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now this one complete to
Good
Robert
one.
Foster.
Good one. I couldn't get over that quick enough.
Field right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Now Kamara. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is in.
I tried it. I should have stayed out of it. I said I shouldn't run to that man. I don't like man defense like that.
Touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
That's cool.
And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
The score, Bengals 17, Saints 10.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On second down, here's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now, that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage. That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Harris now to return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit. but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? Got a man, it's caught.
And he caught it. Wow, that's
now
big.
The Saints will use their third and
That's
final
big.
timeout.
Wow.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman.
Tough game, yo.
Sports
Tough game.
halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play.
Got to come out
in the
different.
second half. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
That's a big run. I thought I was down.
Change things up a little bit.
Wow.
Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Demario Davis there on the stop.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go play action with Burrow. And that is incomplete.
How, bro? Come on.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ooh,
2
that's
catches
tight.
in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. Here's Wilson. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 20-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Back 22. Back 22. Back the pass.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the
Big Joe. That's Big Joe. God, did he just do that? Come on.
His second TD of the game, his 6th.
That's what's up.
And the
Good.
Bengals are able to grow
Wow.
their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
Wentz's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find.
All you got to do is let me turn his back. They won't let me turn him around.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Maybe a screen, y'all.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. So that'll back him up 5. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. There he goes inside the 30. And he is in.
Every time I switch to go play a different defense, he scores. I switch to do something else
His 3rd touchdown
outside of what I usually run.
And the Saints are
All my
back
3-4s.
with a score.
As soon as I switch, he scores.
Just a matter of time until he
Damn.
popped a big one like that.
It's like I keep letting him back in the game.
Discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally, here in the second half, that got done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Nice.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
56 for Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And some room to work. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
53, Mike.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. A good pickup there at 22.
10 at the 16-yard line.
That's pretty. That was so pretty. It was nasty.
Down to the 16
that
here
was
for
pretty.
1st and 10. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
At the 11-yard line.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mike, 53, Mike.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Joe Mixon ain't bad from them blocks.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Ooh.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right?
A torn labrum. Nigga, how you tear that?
Think this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And a lead now up to 14. 17. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
On the run, he'll let this go, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this is intercepted, but they'll say
it's mine. Out of bounds. He's not out of bounds. Come on, y'all. That's mine, G. Come on, man.
But it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Wentz. Got a man open. It's Sutton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That's some bullshit. Throwing people at him still comes down. All right, let's get the ball back right here. Close it out.
Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with
right, we see
he
you.
is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Wentz. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Thought it was the dude in front of me. It was the dude behind.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. 22 yards there, a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. 3 bucks.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of
It's a big play. Let's go. Big 3rd down hit.
Nice play.
Burrow, look, he could comfortable back there.
22-yard line.
Good timing.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Bengals on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Here's Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And the Bengals are going to have
Tough play, Joe Burrow. Come on, baby. Tell him who you is.
They're able to convert.
Come on, Joe. Tell him
Sets
something.
up a 1st and goal.
Hey.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Another try for Mixon. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line.
Damn, Joe. Fight him up.
2 yards and also bring up.
Fight him up, Joe.
Well,
Good game, bro.
GG
GG out there in the
thus
streets.
far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Ooh, it's tough. Is it under the clock? Okay, that clock's been looking weird. It kept being under the other one. The gameplay clock is down lower than the game. Interesting. Alright. Good game, though. Not bad.
Tonight's.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it wasn't really always
We needed that victory anyway. We needed
both
that.
sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Bengals, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.